क्या डिले है मधु जी?
सर
हाँ
वो चीफ गेस्ट सर थोड़ा कंप्यूटर ऑन किया है तो थोड़ा
अच्छा
टाइम
अच्छा।
लग रहा है, 1-2 मिनट में हो जाएगा सर, प्लीज।
ओ प्रोफेसर वही
साधु
प्रदीप
सर,
कुमार
हाँ,
साधु।
सी के साधु सर, हाँ।
अच्छा ओके ओके।
हेलो सर, गुड आफ्टरनून।
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
तो
गुड आफ्टरनून सर, गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
Good afternoon.
we would start.
A very good afternoon to all the eminent speakers, dignitaries, and participants. I, Kumari Archana, PhD Research Scholar in the Department of Electrical Engineering, NIT Jamshedpur, take this privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory function of 6 days online faculty development program on electric vehicle and charging station technology for sustainable development, sponsored by AICTE ATAL, organized by Department of Electrical Engineering, NIT Jamshedpur. I would now request Dr. Madhu Singh ma'am, Head of Electrical Engineering Department and coordinator of this FDP program, to give a note of valedictory.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please.
A very good afternoon to everyone. It is both an honor and privilege to welcome the Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. P.K. Sadhu Sir, Professor Electrical Engineering Department, IIT ISM Dhanbad, our Honorable Director, Professor Gautam Sutudhar Sir, respected Dean, Research and Consultancy, Professor M.K. Sinha Sir, distinguished resource persons, respected all deans, HODs, faculty members, participants, and entire august audience to the valedictory ceremony of the ATAL Online Faculty Development Program on Electrical Vehicle and Charging Station Technology for Sustainable Development. It was conducted from 13th to the 18th of the January 2025. Over the past 6 days, we have embarked on an enriching journey, exploring cutting-edge advancements, challenges, opportunities in the domain of electric vehicles and charging technology. This program brought together resource people of the brightest mind and industry experts who generously share their knowledge and the experiences. Highlights of the session is Day 1, Session 1 was for the inauguration. Session 2 was on topic various power electronics converter topology for charging station, taken by Dr. Dhiman Das, Senior Power Electronics Engineer at Huawei. Day 2, we have session 3. It was on advanced control scheme for power electronic converter for charging station, taken by Dr. Dhiman Das, who once again enlightened us with this deep understanding of advanced control scheme. Day 3, we had session 5. It was on recent advancement of electric drives for EVs, engaged by Professor Devasis Chatterjee, a distinguished professor from Jadavpur University, and his session unraveled the latest innovation in electric drive system. Session 6 was power factor control of EV charger, taken by Mr. A.K. Sengupta, Managing Director of Delta Sen Techno Venture. Day 4, we have session 7. It was on ultra high speed charging station on EVs, delivered by Professor Rajiv Kumar Singh, professor at IIT BHU. And session 8 was engaged by session 8 was on green energy with EV charging station by Mr. Ajit Kothari, Vice President of Replus Engitech Private Limited. Day 5, we have session 9. It was on electric motor and electric vehicle by Dr. Shiv Kumar Nadarajan, Associate Professor at Singapore Institute of Technology. Session 10 was on electric vehicle and BLDC motor control, and it was taken by Mr. Avinash Kishore, Senior Manager at Meghna International. Day 6, we had session 11. It was on artificial intelligence for electric vehicle applications, engaged by Dr. Chitra Batra Bhaumik, Principal Scientist at TCS. Session 12 was on smart battery management system for EV by Mr. Ajit Kothari, who offered insight into the optimizing battery performance and efficiency. And the last session, 13, will be on the wireless power transfer and EVs, taken by Professor Pradeep Kumar Sadhu, Electrical Engineering Department, IIT ISM Dhanbad. This faculty development program was not only enhance our technical knowledge but also inspire us to think critically about the challenges and opportunity in the dynamic field. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has contributed to making this program valuable. And at the end, I would like to say, Vidya Danat Adhikam Na Danam, Vidya Silam Na Kriyasya Nityam, Vidya Mitram Pravasitya Duram, Vidya Rajasu Pujyate Nityam. Meaning there is no greater gift than the gift of knowledge. Knowledge forms character and is essence of every action. It is a true companion even in distant land and is always revered even kings. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, I request our today's chief guest, Professor Pradeep Kumar Sadhu sir, Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT ISM Dhanbad, sir, to kindly enlighten us with his words of wisdom. But before this, let me take the privilege to introduce our chief guest. Pradeep Kumar Sadhu sir received his bachelor's, post-graduation and PhD degree from Department of Electrical Engineering, Jadavpur University, Kolkata. Currently, he is working as Professor HAG, ex-Head Electrical Engineering Department of Indian Institute of Technology, ISM Dhanbad. Also, he served BIT Mesra Ranchi as Electrical and Electronics Engineering faculty member. Department before joining BIT Mesra, he also served the different industries for 12 years. He has total experience of 37 years, out of which 25 years in teaching and 12 years in industries. He has 30 grants patent. In addition, 2 more patents in his name are under process. He has several journals and conferences. in international and national level, including IEEE transaction on industrial electronics, IEEE transaction on power system, IEEE transaction on instrumentation and measurement, IEEE sensor journals, IEEE access, solar energy, renewable energies, building and environmental, renewable and sustainable energy reviews, IET generation, transmission and distribution, IET science, measurement and technology, IET smart grid. He is principal investigator of few government-funded projects. He also developed wireless hybrid charging system for e-vehicle that allows charging in static as well as dynamic condition. Technology for the patent application has been filed can herald a new era of adoption of electric vehicle as principal mode of road transport. He has developed wireless charging system for a pacemaker battery recharger for enhancing the service life that allows recharging and the battery of pacemaker, technology for which the patent has been granted. He is a reviewer of various international journals like IEEE Transaction of Power Electronics, IEEE Transaction on Industrial Electronics, Solar Energy, Renewable Energy, etc. He has guided 35 numbers of doctoral candidate and large number of MTech student. Moreover, he has published 4 textbooks entitled Element of Power System under CRC Press, Taylor and Francis Group, Modern Utilization of Electrical Power, Element of Electrical Machine, Basic Electrical Engineering under CBS publication, which his co-author research scholar Soumya Das, his current area of interest, power electronics application of high frequency converters, energy efficient drives, computer aided power system analysis, condition monitoring, solar energy, renewable and sustainable energy, and light and communication system for undergrounded coal mines. Last but not least, he has selected as world top 2% scientist for the year 2024 by Elsewhere and Stanford University. With this, I request our expert, Professor P.K. Sadhu sir, to kindly enlighten us with his words of wisdom. Sir, please.
Good afternoon. First of all, am I audible from the audience side? It is
Yes, sir.
okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is my pleasure to actually express my thanks, Professor Gautam Sutradhar, Director, NIT Jamshedpur, Professor Madhu Singh, Head of the Department, Electrical Engineering, Professor Minal Kanti Sarkar, he is organizer of this FDP program. And this topic of FDP program is so current and user-friendly as well as the demand of the our common people in the life. He has selected this one and actually selected me as a chief guest, but I want to express this some few expression for this. It is a successful and well accepted topic in this era, as because that some small information for the IIT Dhanbad this year ANRF has acknowledged from the Prime Minister's Principal Scientific Advisor that IIT Dhanbad has developed the toy scale model for the wireless power charging system. And this is our pleasure from the institute, and jointly you have organized this thing, this title. So I am very much happy to express my technical views and as well as these administrative views over this FDP program. And here, my technical session also I have expressed this title is so effective. Actually, all of you knows that only solution is e-vehicle. Another topic is hydrogen. That these are the future domain for transportation sector. and to minimize the carbon footprint, this is the only solution, that electric vehicle is required, but commercially, whenever it is coming to the market, it is not getting that point of interest from our general citizen, or who are interested about the vehicle. All are interested with the diesel or the petrol vehicle. Basically, this will be obsolete within 2030, as because our Prime Minister has given the direction of change, and these 7 years or maybe 6 years are balanced. It will be step by step, it will be withdrawn, these IC engines, and the only solution is e-vehicle. It may be the hydrogen generated e-vehicle, that means hydrogen engine, and this also, it is another solution. And step by step, if we take this e-vehicle, so it will be better for our the township operation or township drives. It is attractive, but for a long distance, it is so problematic. It is a bottleneck. Basically, the whole topic is discussed. I have seen today that so many topics, that for fast charging, for different battery swapping, different companies, experts are taking this class. But the thing is, basically, the bottleneck is battery charging. And this battery charging system, whenever it is possible to adopt the new technology, that's why ANRF this time, the project has been launched, that with the industrial help, that if industry will give the 10% of the project cost, and the 90% will bear by the Government of India. So this type of project, whenever it is coming from the ANRF as well as the Prime Minister's principal advisor, that look and the goal setting has been given, that we have to achieve 94% efficient goal. So this topic is so encouraging, and for listening, for making the workshop, now coming 4 or 5 years, it has to be discussed over the topmost priority of this topic. So I again thank you for choosing this topic or this FDP program, and Professor Gautam Sutradhar has given this opportunity to express my views, and Professor Madhu Singh, Professor Minal Kanti. Again, I just express thanks for the whole authority, whole teachers community for the NIT Jamshedpur. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so
you,
much.
sir,
Sir. Thank you so
for
much.
inviting me. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Bharat. Jai.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Next, I request Professor M.K. Sinha, sir, Dean RNC, NIT Jamshedpur, to share his views. Sir, please.
Okay, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, respected our director, sir, Professor Gautam Sutradhar. Today, chief guest function, Professor Pradeep Kumar Sadhu, Electrical Engineering Department, IIT ISM Dhanbad, HOD, Professor Madhu Singh, Coordinator, Dr. Minnal Kanti Sarkar. So it is a great pleasure to me on the behalf of the research and consultancy, that is the workshop on the electrical vehicle and charging station technology for sustainable development is successfully completed. So this topic is itself a great challenge for particularly for Indian, where economy is very low and maximum, that is auto sector is shifting from mechanical engineering to the electrical engineering. This is the situation of the research. If that is the hydrogen energy come into the picture, then again mechanical, that is the people proceed further. So there is a great challenge for the electrical vehicle and hydrogen energy vehicle. So right now the discussion, a lot of the faculty from the different expert, eminent institute and industry given their view. So that is the advice to the HOD and coordinator to compile all these things and extract of the workshop, give some part to our UG student to proceed further, and also may proceed for the research, so that will transform in some patent or project which can helpful to our, that is the institute as well as that is the nations. So this is the expertise. Again we can extend, it depends on the future. So the success rate of the workshop shows that is the number of the participants and eminents, as that is the Professor Sadhu sir told ki this is the great challenge, this is the fact for to everybody who are the engineers related to the research. This is the great challenge. So I thanks the department and organizer who has chosen the such type of the workshop, and in future we should continue this challenging type of the topic, and that contribute among not only to the faculty, also to the our students, so they can also think over that. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Next, I want to invite patron of this 6-day online FDP, Honorable Director, NIT Jamshedpur, Professor Gautam Sutradhar sir, to kindly enlighten us with his words of wisdom. Sir, please.
Hope I am audible to all of you.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
My dear Professor Pradeep Sahu, the chief guest of today's function, Dr. Madhu Singh, head and coordinator of 6 days faculty development program, and co-coordinator Dr. Minal Kanti Sarkar. And I also convey my sincere thanks to all the participants as well as the resource persons. So electric vehicle is today's a very, very important topics for discussion. Initially, when I thought that anything's, particularly the conventional vehicles, is coming under the threat of environment, we are thinking for EV. But EV, there's a many challenges are there. Charging is, as Professor said, yes, really it's a problem. Charging stations is a difficult. And that's why when a person with his electric vehicle go for a longer distance, he has to thought a second thought. So it's still a challenge. And battery charging. This is also the challenging areas. But in the battery disposal is also another one environmental issue. So far, it is a challenge to all the electrical engineers as well as other engineers. And the hydrogen fuel, as Professor Sinha was mentioning it, yes, this is also a lot of research is going on the hydrogen fuel driven vehicles. So anyway, this technology basically going towards the upliftment because of many researches and discussions, and really it is a very pertinent that a fruitful topics on EV and charging station technology for the sustainable development organized by the electrical department of Jamshedpur NIT. I am really glad to see all these things, and I will again encourage my teaching faculty as well as the students who are attending this, that see, today is the end of the beginning. So from this, you should start your work. As you have attended 6 days, you should get benefit out of it. This is one part, is definitely the technical knowledge, And other part is that networking, power of networking is too much. When in today's context, any institute should collaborate with other institutes, other faculty members for the development of the technology. So in this regard, I always encourage my teachers to collaborate with IITS and Dhanbad, as we have already signed an MOU with that. But it should not be restricted on which institutes we are doing the MOU, but we have to continue our technological thrust so that it should give an immense help to the teaching faculty as well as the students' fraternity. Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, last but not least, I request Dr. Mrinal Sarkar, sir, co-coordinator of this FDP, to conclude the ceremony by presenting a vote of thanks. So please.
Thank you, Archana. So, good afternoon. Honorable Director, NIT Jamshedpur, Professor Gautam Sutradhar, sir, distinguished chief guest, Professor Pradeep Kumar Sadhu, sir, and our Dean RNC, Professor M.K. Sinha, sir, and Madhu Singh, Dr. Madhu Singh, HOD Electrical Engineering Department, and other dignitaries, faculty members, and dear participants. As we conclude the insightful and transformative 6 days AICTE ATAL sponsored online faculty development program on electric vehicle and charging station technology for sustainable development, it is my privilege to extend the vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing team. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Director, sir, sir, for his guidance to conducting this event. Next, I and the entire organizing team express our heartfelt thanks to our today's chief guest, Professor Pradeep Kumar Sadhu, sir, for his valuable key points, also for giving his consent within a short notice despite his busy schedule. Further, we are also grateful to Professor M.K. Sinha, sir, Dean and RNC, for gracing this occasion and giving his valuable message. We are also grateful to Dr. Madhu Singh, HOD, HOD Electrical Engineering Department, for her words of encouragement and her support in coordinating this event. We would like to thank all the dignitaries for gracing this occasion. I would like to thank all the faculty members of the department for their support in conducting this event. I would also like to thank the research scholar for the department and the student coordinator for their sincere effort. Finally, a special note of thanks to our sponsor, AICTE ATAL Academy, for the generous support which significantly contribute to success of this program. Once again, thank you all for your valuable contribution and participation. Thank you, everyone. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for
Okay,
the
thank you, Mrinal.
participation.
Thank
So we
you.
are concluding the thank you. Good afternoon.
So, Mrinal, just
Yes,
after
sir.
valedictory, I want to ask that second session in 5:30 or 5?
Sir, for you, I think
Technical
it is.
session, yes.
Let me check, sir.